How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. In the last episode, we of course continued more exploration of Area 2, we captured a lot more portrait ghosts, and we also learned that with Mario's hat that we retrieved in a few episodes back, we learned that he's still alive, we just don't know that much more other than that. But of course in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is of course, as where we left off, going to be finishing off Area 2 by of course expecting Spooky's doghouse with the Game Boy Horror, which gives us this animation to of course go into the cemetery. Right? Or the graveyard, Okay, that's probably a better name for it. Alright, and so what are we to do here, you may ask? Well, we see this. It's a gravestone. I really don't know what we're supposed to be doing right now, but of course if we go ahead and inspect these tombstones, or I think, yeah, tombstone, it should be tombstone. If I can grab this heart. If I can grab this heart! Okay, sorry. Should be able to. There we go. So we see a lot of Mr. Bones. And then they will of course try to attack us. It is better to do it at once. I just wasn't clever enough in doing so. Just be careful not to get hit by them. Should be up here. I wasn't able to. They were a bit too far apart. That's okay. That's one Mr. Bones, and then we should be able to grab this last one pretty easily. Alright. More heart. Alright, so with that, that's all three Mr. Bones down. It gives us that illusion of this tombstone as we approach it. We are given this cutscene and teleported into a different area now. And everyone, as we can see, this terrifying figure blob is Bogmeyer, the boss of Area 2. And of course what we're supposed to do is grab him. And then you're supposed to find the real Bogmeyer, which is him. He'll be ensued in that. And then you're free to suck him up. And he will, of course, try his best to get away from you. Try your best to get... yeah. So they will spawn a lot more Bogmeyers. You just gotta be careful. Try not to take too much damage, because of course with a boss fight, what determines your ranking is based on how effective the boss... never mind, so we're not gonna be getting the great ranking out of this one. I already lost too much HP for it to be the case. Alright, so the purplish silhouette, if I can... why can't I grab this one? There we go. Alright, ooh, that was a good amount of HP. Alright, as I was gonna say before I was interrupted, that's not... okay, so we're gonna get like one of the worst possible endings for this. In boss battles, other than sucking them up in one go, what you're supposed to do is not lose so much HP like we are already doing, because these Bogmeyers just continue to spawn everywhere. Right. Yeah, we already lost way too much HP for this to be a good boss battle. Oh, he was already... right. We're gonna get him in pretty good... okay, yeah, we might have to do one more encounter. But we're not going to be going for it. So we're going to probably get the worst or the least best one, which is going to be bronze, because we lost way too much HP. You're supposed to only lose about like 20 to 30 for it to be silver, and then you can only lose a minimum of 10 to get the best. And that's not going to happen since we lost like 30. And he keeps dragging us into the other Bogmeyers. That's so stupid. That's actually pissing me off. Let's just finish this up. That was such a horrible boss battle because I was just super unlucky. But regardless, Bogmeyer is not that difficult. But in terms of what you saw, it can be difficult to avoid the other Bogmeyer clones. Let's just go ahead and grab the chest for the special looking key, which shouldn't be a surprise for us. This should unlock us the next area. Let's go ahead. And EGAD, EGAD will of course call us. Chris, Luigi, can you hear me? Good to hear you're still okay. I lost your signal when that lightning struck. That was some battery in there. Why don't you come on back to the lab? What? You think the lightning damaged the Poltergeist 3000? Don't worry about it. Even if that lightning had cooked your goose, your Poltergeist 3000 wouldn't have even had a scratch. Alright, and we're back here at, I guess, the Ghost Purification room with the Ghost Purification either. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Looks like you've got a vacuum full of ghosts there. What do you say we put them in through the old Ghost Purificationizer? And unlike in Area 1 where we only had 3, we're going to be having a handful more this time around. And he gets just intrigued by his invention still. With the Naruto run coming up. There we go, there we go. The ghost started whistling. So we need to press him into invisible form. And yeah, we got only a bronze through Bogmire, unfortunately. Well, we should get gold on everything else, like the floating Warlindas. We got gold on Shivers. We only got silver on Lady Pantissima because we are only 1 HP away. But we still got gold on Mr. Lugs and silver on Spooky, just because we didn't do it in good swoop. Oh, man, should turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thank you for your help, Luigi. So unlike Area 1 where it was flawless, Area 2 was a little bit more underwhelming just because of some unfortunate mishaps like with Melody Penissima and Spooky, not great. And Bogmire was just superly annoying because of the fact that I couldn't avoid some of them. That was just really unfortunate, like that was just pathetically stupid. But we caught all ghosts there, all 6 of them to be exact. Get a lot more funds than compared to last time. That's just, of course, we're able to get access to a lot more. Should get us a good amount of money from this area. And there's still a few more things we haven't unlocked yet. So we're at 23 and 395 million gold, or I guess currency, which is a decent Area 2, up to Area 3. Alright, so where will you go, Luigi? Alright. So with Area 2 done, we did get the next key that will lead us into Area 3, and hopefully should give us more answers as to where Mario's location is and how his current state is, along with, of course, getting access to more portrait ghosts and access to a lot more other things as we come across it. So everything up until Area 2 has still been explored, so let's go ahead and make our way over. Right, and with Area 2 done, this does light up the hallway since we cleared it. So this makes it a lot easier to navigate. I will say it'll be like this for a while because we will be coming up in an event shortly that will change the game a little bit. But we'll talk more on that once we get there. Let's just go ahead and start with Area 3. So we did do some decent time under Bogmire for Area 2. We still have some time, so we're going to go ahead and do some extra exploring. Why not? Let's go ahead with the dramatic key opening. And with the door open, this should take us over back into the backyard of the mansion, which will always be dark. That shouldn't be a surprise. Or the courtyard. That's the proper name. We call it the courtyard. All right, and we can also get some of these water elements. And I forget what these enemies are called. I really don't think they do anything, so we're not gonna worry about them. We do see a well there, and I believe this door down here is open because we don't have it. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and examine Bogmire now that we have him. The Cemetery Shadow Bogmire, unknown age, a product of the mansion's fear and despair. He's not sure who to fear or what to despair these days. Interesting details on him. Alright, so obviously we can't explore the next door that we're even able to access. That's locked. But maybe if we head down here, this might give us a clue as to what we need to do. And we're just going to ignore that ceiling ghost that's outside. And let's just head down towards the well. Scary imagery in the bottom of the well. So if we start heading over here, in fact, if we pull out the Game Boy Horror, it takes us to the basement, actually. So oddly enough, the well is actually connected to the basement. This isn't a connecting room, so we can only see what's over here. And if we take a look, And it's Mario. Get me out of here. Stupid ceiling ghost. And oddly enough, the ceiling ghost was the monster of the bottom of the well, which gives us the key. Alright, so it does give us access to the next door now, so we can go ahead. And if it wasn't shown obviously enough, we see Mario over there, and that familiar, well, the secret altar is this room, and we see an oddly familiar image over there. That is actually King Boo. King Boo has many different appearances and different names under different games. This is King Boo for Luigi's Mansion, and we saw him earlier when we released all the ghosts. A little bit of the story now. King Boo is actually responsible for everything that's been going on. To not spread too much information, King Boo is kind of responsible for trapping Mario. The means of it, we can discuss a little bit more later, but we know that the true villain is going to be King Boo. He's been responsible for locking up Mario, bringing Luigi over here, and pretty much causing the mansion to be as is, and causing a lot of havoc and trouble for the Mario brothers. So let's just go ahead, since we can't do anything there, unfortunately. We have to find a way to get over there, but we do know where Mario is. He's unfortunately stuck behind a painting, as sad as it is. There's not really much we can do. In fact, if I inspect this, we see a piece of paper. Okay, ignore that. You found Mario's letter. I wonder what it says. Alright, so when you inspect the birdhouse, it does give you Mario's letter. Going to be very useful, of course, to have when we visit Madame Clairvoya. But of course, let's hold off on that for just a quick second, collect some of this money, if I can actually grab it. And I believe, if I'm not, money. But I believe if the Toad should be in this outhouse, is that right? Yep, a crying Toad. You saw him, didn't you? How could they do that to Mario? When I saw him like that, I completely lost it and ran through the mansion looking for a hiding place. While I was running through, I did happen to notice that Mario left some of his things lying around the place. A hat, a glove, a shoe, a letter, and a star. I saw 5 items all together. I'd collect them for you if I could remember where they were. Yeah, I probably should have picked some up. Leave it to me. Waha! Really? You'll find all Mario's items for me? Yippee skippy yahoo! Oh, thank you so much, Luigi. Alright, so I guess normally you are supposed to inspect that house before you are supposed to head down there. Toad already kind of spoils it by saying that there was that he saw Mario down there with King Boo, and that he scattered all 5 of his items around the mansion. We've already found 2 of them. There's still 3 that are yet to be discovered. That'll happen over time. But now that we've started in Area 3, once we head in here, which I believe is the gym room, is that right? Or the rec room, okay, that makes more sense. We see another portrait ghost, the first of Area 3, and the second optional one, Biff Atlas, a buff working out maniac ghost. So, of course, like every other portrait ghost we've had access to. I just want to make sure that this, okay, we can still access through there. We can go up to the 2nd floor now once we head up toward downstairs. But this is why you don't have to fight Biff Atlas. Of course, when we look at him, he's, can't expose him. Let's see what he says. Look at this buffness. I'm huge. How do you like to be my punching bag, weakling? Alright, so the punching bag is supposed to be a hint of what we're supposed to do here. I don't think there's any. Oh, there is a speedy spirit. There we go. Alright. Ah, yes. Red gem. If I can grab it. So that's the 4th speedy spirit we caught, and unfortunately out of the 6 that we've encountered, there's still 9. I can't freaking, okay, 9 more to go. There's still a lot more scattered around the mansion. Let's not touch that. I think there's anything else here, right? Just gonna ignore that. And of course, to unlock Biff Atlas, what you're supposed to do is, as he said, with the punching bag, hit him with the punching bag. He'll get a little bit dazed, but he will ignore it, and then you do it again. He gets angry. The second one, he'll get even furious and start to retaliate back. Use the 3rd one to really knock him out, expose his heart since he's weak, and capture him. And he does not want to be sucked in. He wants to continue his workout. He does not want to skip out. He wants to be buff, and we couldn't do it in one swoop. The stupid dumbo was in the way. Alright, unfortunate. Alright, so regardless, do the same thing again. And there we go. Alright, so we should get him in a second. Oh, come on! Okay. So we're not going to be getting a gold one here. We're probably going to be getting a silver one. Or bronze, one of those. Regardless, we get the next chest, which won't give us a key, but should give us a lot of items. Yes. Even more money, money, money. Still going to be useful towards our end of the game ranking. And we should encounter a boost somewhere. Ah yes, Beauregard, the first level, or the first 100 HP boo we see, so a lot of them are going to be getting higher health. Unfortunately, he went into the next room. It should be just a thing, yeah, the bomb. Alright, so he did head out into the hall over here. Oh, he headed into this room. I don't think we can... Yeah, can't even access it yet. So yep, the boo left to a place we can't access. That's what happens when you can't capture boo the first time. Unfortunately, we are only forced to head up, so let's just start making our way upstairs into the second floor, the other part that we were not able to explore since we were kind of blocked off from it. And I believe this door is... No, you can access that door, but since this one is on fire, let's go ahead and use our water element to go ahead and not call out Mark. There we go. That's not what I... Okay. I think you're supposed to... Oh yeah, use this to head back down. Okay, I'm not doing a good job at this right now, I'll be honest. The ghost animations made me get hit. Let's just grab these purple punch, or these grabbing ghosts, which takes us to that locked chest over there. So of course, I kind of already showed how he's supposed to get up there. He's supposed to use this, and then head back down using the same thing, and we can go ahead. Which gives us our third and final element of the game, the ice emblem. Or the ice elemental emblem, which EGAD will surely let us inform us on more information about it. Hey now, Luigi, what have you found there? Let me see. Oh, it's ice element metal. Now you can use the ice element. Ice elemental ghosts are found only in chilly places. You'll probably find them in refrigerators and cold areas, like that. My research shows that they come out on hiding when you approach them. Use the L button to expel ice element once you vacuum up the ghost. If you press the L button all the way, you can shoot out a fridge lump of ice. Yes, sirree. When water gets cold, it freezes, right? Ice can be very effective against water. You can use it on water ghosts, for example. Even a hot bath can get a cold pretty quick if you ice it down. Yep, that's a very convenient item you found there, Luigi. And of course, like the other elements, that'll be useful for us in terms of capturing more ghosts and, of course, accessing next other area paths as well. For now, I'm just going to try to find the boo that's here. It's probably on the chandelier on the top. Or somewhere. Alright, boo jangles. Stupid! Wow, I thought he went one left. Okay. Alright, so we did capture one boo after all. Did you see that boo? Get just up at the end, Luigi. Your reputation is spreading. Okay, now send me the boo and all the thing you've got. Alright, so now that we have the ice element in our possession, let's head out, and we can actually start going ahead into this area over here. Alright, and there is still a decent amount to explore. There are going to be 3 rooms that we can't or actually 4 that we can access now. There is entrance to the 3rd floor. If we see down there towards the bottom right, we can use the stairs to go up, but we don't have the key to get over there yet, so let's not bother wasting time going over there. And also, in the interest of time, we are almost running out of time, but I do want to make some more exploration just real quick, because I do know there is one thing I think I can do real quick. So of course, any of these rooms are accessible now. And in fact, there is actually the second portrait ghost. This is going to be Nana's room, and oddly with the name, that is Nana the Ghost. In fact, now that I always seem to forget, If we inspect the bodybuilder Biff Atlas, 26 years old. This kind bodybuilder loves muscles and lilies. Why lilies? They symbolize purity. Interesting. And we are in the second floor bathroom. So in the first floor there was really nothing there, and in the second floor we see a shadowy figure, which is also another portrait ghost. We'll go ahead and leave alone for now. And if we go over to the second floor's washroom, we also see a toilet, which I think should. Oh shish. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to grab a water element. Oh, yeah, that was really bad. I got sucker punched very quickly. And gives us the chest, which I believe should give us a key. Oh, it does give us a key. Okay, so never mind. Never mind. There's still two portrait ghosts. Those are the ones that should give us keys. And I don't think there's a boo in here. Gimme. Oh, you evil. Get out of here. Ah, get out of here. Okay. Alright. So there are two portrait ghosts over there. I will be needing the ice element for one of them. So there we go. Okay. Grab that heart real quick. These mice just will never leave. Alright. And let me go ahead and grab the ice element. Because once I grab it, I will go ahead and end it off in today's episode. Because there are still a good amount of things we can do in Area 3, and there is still so much to do that it will take a while. So I'll go ahead and pull out the map just to show you guys where we will be ending off. If I can actually do it. If I can actually do it. Okay, there we go. God, I played this game enough to should remember that. Okay, so... Okay. So as we saw, those two top rooms on the second floor are going to be both portrait ghosts, and if we go ahead to the right, there will be also more things to explore there, but I will go ahead and leave that for the next episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Did hope you enjoyed. To recap, we captured Bogmire, completed Area 2, we started already at Area 3 and captured one portrait ghost being Biff Atlas. And that's about it. So in the next episode, guys, we will go ahead and start continuing our exploration of Area 3. Now that we know where Mario is at and how he's being captured, we have to see if any of the items that he's left behind gives us any clues or any whereabouts as to how we can even get him out, or if there's anything that we can do in the meantime, because it doesn't look like he's in a good spot right now. But we'll figure out all that as we continue to progress throughout the mansion. So guys, this has been your boy Ron, and until next time, we will meet you guys. I'll meet you guys back at the second floor, so we can just go ahead and continue our exploration of Area 3 and see if we can get any more information as to saving Mario. I will see you guys then. Take care.